Alrighty guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at FlexiPRINT's main menu undo and redo features. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. So now, like I mentioned, we're going to be looking at undo and redo, and they'll be located here on our actual main toolbar. These little arrows showing undo and redo. Now we also have another one called undo multiple and redo multiple. Now this is handy, but we'll be covering them as well. Just another note, it's very important to learn the shortcut keys, in my opinion. So if we go on undo, you can see there it says Control Z. And if we go to redo, it says Control Y. Now once again, this is quite universal throughout programs. So if you learn it here, you'll be able to use it in most programs. You can also go to edit, and then we've got a few different options here for the undo and redo. And yeah, so you can find it there and the shortcut keys. Otherwise, if we go back in the program here, I'm just going to use a basic example. Take a rectangle, make a shape here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, paste it next to it so we can see, make a few of these. Yeah, we've got about 5. Move them nice. So now what I can do, now unfortunately I did the move, so that's going to see it also as a step. But now if we had to click here on the undo, we can see it does the move, then it starts removing one at a time. So then depending on how much cache in that is in the memory, that is how many times you can undo. So if you made a mistake earlier, you can take it back to a previous step. Then we can go redo, and we bring those steps back and all the way to the move, which is quite handy. Now the undo multiple on that, it's a similar concept, but we can actually jump it even further in steps. So I'm just going to start something new here, and then so we can see a variation of steps. So I'm going to make a shape, change the color. Now I'm going to make another shape here, change that color, make this shape, take it green, make another shape. Now obviously if we add text and do actions like movements or anything like that, it's going to show it in the actual undo history as well. Then make one last one over here. Here we go. Now I've got a couple of shapes, and we change the colors with all of them. So now if I had to go here to the actual undo multiple, let's do a zoom here, and I click that, it'll pop us up, there's undo multiple steps. And as you can see here, we've got a little box with all the steps we took. So if I go down, let's do this so we can see it nicely. So we've got here set fill rectangle, create rectangle, set fill, and that's those steps we took. So as I click, it will undo as we go down in the steps. And we see we created one, and then we change the color. And we can all the way go back to those other ones we did. So we can go back quite far. And then I'm just going to click right on top. So that's one way you can do it. So let's say we go all the way to when we created our first step. So okay, now if you're like, okay, shucks, I actually made a mistake on it back, then we want to do is go to redo multiple. So once again, we're going to select this one, and then we get that same box, but now we can redo those moves. So you can go all the way, or you can choose to a step that you were happy with. So it's handy to backtrack quite a bit. You can obviously just spam the actual undo button and just hit it multiple times over. But if you know exactly to which step you want to go to, then that function becomes very easy, because you can just go read, oh yeah, it was when I added text or cleared the text or something like that, and jump there. So it's a handy feature. Like some programs do have the multiple undos, but it's not always that common. But it is a very handy one to have in a design program. But yeah, otherwise, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.